Hello and welcome, NBA fantasy fans. Welcome back to NBA Fantasy Focus for a recap of Wednesday, November 20th. 8 games on the slate. Let's kick it off. Okay, it was the short-handed, beat down Pelicans zombie squad coming into Cleveland. Cleveland had benched a couple of starters. No matter. Cleveland stomps them 128-100. Cleveland is now 16-1. Pelicans 4-12. For the Pels, Elfrid Payton made an appearance out of nowhere, 11-8-5. Brenton Boston shot terribly at 14-5. And Yves Missi, the rookie, had 12-8 in only 19 minutes. Robinson Earl started, didn't do a lot in his time, and this team needs all their starters back as soon as possible. And from the bench came Antonio Reeves with 34 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists on 25 shots. I had no idea who this guy was. I don't think he's worth picking up, as most of the Pelicans starters should be back. Trey Murphy should be back. And hopefully DeJounte is back soon as well. And let's take a look at the Cavs side of things. No Darius Garland. Ty Jerome pitched in with 29 points and 7 trays. This guy is like Peyton Pritchard's clone. Donovan Mitchell was quiet, 10-2 2 steals, only played 20 minutes, obviously in this blowout. Jared Allen for his 16-11 double-double. Didn't miss a shot from the field or the line. And rookie Jalen Tyson, another impressive performance from a no-name, 16-11-7, 2 steals. And Mobley did not much in 18 minutes, 9-7, had 3 blocks. George Niang had 20 off the bench for the Cavs. I wouldn't pay any attention to that. And this was just a one-sided affair, beat down. So let's move along to the next game. Next up, we have Chicago Bulls visiting the Milwaukee Bucks. Battle of the Mid-America teams. Milwaukee pulls away in the fourth quarter to win it 122-106. Chicago was a one-man gang today, as Zach LaVine had 27 points, 6 rebounds, 5 assists, 4 threes. Kobe White was decent, 14-2, and Nikola Vucevic didn't double-double for once at 14-6, 3 steals and a block, and a couple of threes. Torrey Craig out of nowhere with 15-6, 3 trays. Might be a stream option, not sure, 100%. Josh Giddey did a whole lot of nothing, just put up some cardio, really. Off the bench, Dalen Terry had 10, and the rookie Matas Bazelis didn't get too many minutes, only 6 minutes for him, so very disappointing in that one. For Milwaukee, a 40-piece for Giannis, 9 rebounds, 8 assists, 17 of 24, just put on a layup dunk fest. 21-5, 3 assists from Brook Lopez, 3 steals and a block, 2 trays. He's on a monster run. I would recommend selling high. I don't see this keeping up with Middleton back in the picture. Dame, 20-10, only 2 trays. Andre Jackson didn't do anything. Off the bench, 11 for Gary Trent, and Bobby P had 8, 6, and 6 in 22 minutes. AJ Green pitched in with 18 points, 5 threes. He is a good three-pointer and points streamer if need be. And let's move along. Next up, we have the Pacers visiting the Houston Rockets. Houston Rockets take this 130-113, and it wasn't even that close. Pacers, another disappointing game from Halliburton, 4 points, 8 assists. He's a prime buy low candidate. Some issues with him on the road and his back. I don't know what's going on. Miles Turner had 5 blocks, 10-9. Pascal Siakam pitched in with 21-4. And Ben Mathurin had a really poor game, 10-5. Quentin Jackson got the start, 24 points, 3 assists, 2 steals. I don't see this keeping up, so I would look at this as more of a mirage. TJ McConnell, 17-4 off the bench in only 19 minutes. And let's take a look at the Houston Rockets box score. Jabari Smith has been on one lately, 23 and 8, 3 trays. Had been getting dropped in a lot of leagues. Van Fleet, 18, 6, 4 steals, 4 threes. He's back. Alperen Şengün, monster double-double, 31 and 12. Did hit a trade, 12 and 19 from the field. And Jalen Green at 14 points on 13 shots. He is slowing down after his torrid start. And Dylan Brooks, 1 of 10. Ouch. Off the bench, Tari Eason, 11 and 9, 6 steals. Just guys, a major thief, 2 threes. Amen Thompson, disappointing, 17 minutes, 4 turnovers, had foul trouble, only 6 and 1. And Rockets moved to a very impressive 11 and 5. Looks like they will be in playoff contention in the Western Conference. We have Philly visiting the Memphis Grizzlies. Another loss for the 76ers. 117 for Memphis, 111 for Philly. And Memphis pulls away in second quarter. And another injury for the 76ers. Paul George hyperextends his knee and only played 17 minutes. Joel Embiid stepped up, 35 and 11, 14 of 14 from the line. Maxey was back, but he was disappointing, a little rusty. Only played 20 minutes. And Jared McCain, the rookie, is playing really well, 20 and 5, 3 trays. I think he can keep it up. Maybe not at this volume, but he's definitely a player. Gershon Yabusele had 17 off the pine. And Drummond pitched in with 11 and 6. Memphis, led by Jaren Jackson Jr., 25 and 4, 2 threes. Des Bane bounced back after a stinker last game. 21, 10, and 6. A steal, a block, 5 trays. Way to go, Des. Rookie Jalen Wells pitched in with 14 and 2 threes. And Scottie Pippen Jr. had 8, 4, and 3. With 2 3-pointers. Santa Claus did it again, 12 and 6. This guy is probably the best injury fill-in you can find out there. 2 threes. Might be worth streaming for the time being. Laravia as well, 11, 5, and 4. Didn't miss a shot. And Luke Kennard, 12 points, 3 trays off the bench. Memphis moves to 9 and 7. Philadelphia, disgusting, 2 and 12. Okay. Next up, it is Portland heading into OKC. OKC wins this by 10, 109-99. Portland was led by Shaedon Sharpe, 21 points, 4 threes. Scoot got hurt in this game, 9 and 8. Klingon had 10 and 9, 2 steals, 2 blocks. I'd be rostering him right now. Jeremy Grant falling back to earth, 14 and 6, 2 steals, 3 trays. Tumani Kamara, 14 and 9, 2 threes. Could be a solid stream option. Denny Avia pitched in with 13 and 6. I wouldn't pay too much attention to that. And Delano Banton's been solid. 10, 4, and 2 with 3 blocks and 3 threes. If you're brave, take a chance on Delano. And for OKC, Jalen Williams, monster game. 38-7, 2 steals, 2 blocks, 5 threes. Incredible shooting. This guy's putting up first-round value. Shea, 28, 5 and 4, 3 steals, a block. Hit all of his free throws as usual. The rest of the starters didn't do a heck of a lot. And for the bench, nice and balanced. Alex Caruso, 17. And the return of Isaiah Hartenstein, 13 and 14, 4 blocks. Guy's a fantasy beast. And if you can, buy low for this man. He is going to feast without Chet or with Chet. And we're going to move along to the next game on the schedule. Next up, we have the New York Knickerbockers coming into Phoenix, and Phoenix got boat raced in the first quarter. Knicks jump out to a 44-28 lead and hold on. They go to 9 and 6. Suns drop to 9 and 7. Obviously, no Kevin Durant or Beal. For the Knicks, 34 and 10 from Karl Anthony Towns, just having a B season. Brunson, 36 and 10, 7 trays, monster game. Bridges with 16 and 5, Anunoby with 14 and 7. Josh Hart has been just a wonderful value pick, 19, 11, and 6-3 steals. And from the bench, it was Campaign, 12 and 3 for the Knicks. The Suns were led by Devin Booker, one-man gang, really, 33 and 5. Tyus Jones had a double-double, 15 and 10, 3 trays, playing well lately. Nurkic double-doubled, 14 and 12, 3 trays, 3 steals, 2 blocks. And 17 for Royce O'Neal with 5 threes. He had been struggling. Off the bench, Monte Morris with 10 for the Suns, and Grayson Allen with 8. And they are looking to get their stars back ASAP. Okay, next up we have Atlanta visiting Golden State. Atlanta coming off a victory in Sacramento. They get beat down. Golden State runs all over them, 120-97. Golden State's now 11 and 3. Hawks a respectable 7 and 9. This game was pretty much over in the first quarter. Golden State ran up 41-22. For Atlanta, Jalen Johnson returned. He had 15 and 14, 4 assists, and 3 trays. Trae Young double-doubled, but the shooting was bad, and he does not look right after a great start to the year. Dyson Daniels had 11, 6 and 3. No defensive stats, which is pretty rare. Capella double-doubled, 11 and 10. Risa Shea had 12 and 8 with 2 3-pointers. Off the bench, Okongwu, decent, 9 and 7 with 2 threes. DeAndre Hunter somehow had 4 steals, 10.6 rebounds, and Bogdanovic returned for a second game back from injury, 6.7 rebounds, laid a few bricks, but got to get back in game shape for Bogdan. Warriors led by Wiggins, 27 and 7, having a solid year. Good late round pick. Curry, very efficient, 23 points, 8 assists, 4 rebounds, 4 threes, 2 steals, and a block. Trace Jackson Davis double-doubled in only 22 minutes. And Draymond for 9 and 7. Kuminga 10 and 6 off the bench and only 15. And Buddy Hield only getting 20 minutes. He slowed down like I thought he would. And we're going to move along. And the final game on this 8-game schedule, it was the red-hot Orlando Magic visiting the beat-up Clippers. No norm for the Clips. Magic go to 9 and 7. Clippers move up to 9 and 7. Franz Wagner, he had been on a heater. He slowed down in this one. Only 14 points, 6 and 6. Jalen Suggs had 16 and 2. The rest of the starters didn't do heck of a lot. Moritz Wagner had 10 and 1 off the bench. Isaac, 3 blocks, but very poor game for Orlando. For the Clippers, James Harden, 11 and 12 from the free throw, 24 and 7, 5 dimes. Zubac had his double-double, 17 and 12. Been solid pretty much all year. And Amir Coffey stepped up for Norm Powell, looking like a decent stream, 18, 4 and 4, 4 threes. Chris Dunn not doing too much with his starting role, only 7 and 3 and 3. And for the bench, Kevin Porter, 10, 6 and 4, 2 steals, very low-end stream option. And Bamba at 7 and 4 off the pine for the clip joint. So that is our 8-game wrap-up on November 20th. Of the NBA schedule here on NBA Fantasy Focus. We are a new show and a new channel, so we would love for you guys to give us a thumbs up and please consider subscribing to the channel. We don't have any ads or any revenue here to gain, so we're just here for the people, and please come back and check us out on the next time on NBA Fantasy Focus.